Oh, and now we must farewell to Denver, a city whose merchants greeted their first national convention in a century by putting up banners in their windows reading liberal discounts, and at a winter sports store, experience democracy. Our number one story on the countdown, one last lingering, loving look at the 2008 Democratic National Convention, as if me and Chris for 26 hours wasn't enough for you. The festivities and the pageantry officially underway tonight, but we are definitely not in Beijing anymore.
It has arrived. So have the delegates and all of the media.
Let you go. I have to let the viewers see this T-shirt.
This is Barack Obama taking John McCain to the hole.
As one of the papers put it this morning, there were tens of hundreds who showed up today. Please, don't do that. What's the point?
We're watching the competition between the pro-Obama Hillary people and the anti-Obama Hillary people.
Both the Clinton and Obama camps will sit there and tell you, guys, stop covering this idea that we're not getting along.
And minutes from now, the video tribute presentation to Senator Kennedy.
The work begins anew. The hope rises again. And the dream lives on.
The nation's next First Lady, Michelle Obama.
He's pretty cute.
Out of gratitude for those whose triumphs we mark this week and those whose everyday sacrifices have brought us to this moment, let us devote ourselves to finishing their work. Let us work together to fulfill their hopes, and let's stand together to elect Barack Obama, President of the United States of America.
Love you guys.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Love you. Love you, sweetie. You're great.
In 2007, John McCain voted with the administration 95% of the time. So if he's the answer, the question must be ridiculous.
Get on board, get on board. The train is leaving the station from Denver.
But he votes with George Bush over 90% of the time. That's not a maverick. That's a sidekick.
If you drilled in all of John McCain's backyards, even the ones he doesn't know he has,
There's no place like home, or a home, or a home, or a home.
The topic is the economy today, but the buzz is tonight's speaker, Senator Hillary Clinton.
You watch. She's going to give a tour de force speech.
On that path to freedom, Harriet Tubman had one piece of advice. If you hear the dogs, keep going. If you see the torches in the woods, keep going. If they're shouting after you, keep going. Don't ever stop. Keep going. If you want a taste of freedom, keep going. And even in the darkest moments, that is what Americans have done. We have found the faith to keep going.
It was like she was passing the ball to the guy who was going to carry on, like the baton in a relay. Brian, that's our train here.
California should be interesting.
California passes.
And the great state of confusion cast 60 votes for. What is going on with the roll call?
We yield to the land of Lincoln.
We yield to the great state of New York.
And now here we go.
I move Senator Barack Obama of Illinois be selected by this convention by acclamation as the nominee of the Democratic Party for President of the United States.
Is there a second?
I said, Mr. President, you can say whatever you like.
As is normally the case, lots of drama today about Bill Clinton. What will he say tonight?
Last night, Hillary told us in no uncertain terms that she is going to do everything she can to elect Barack Obama. That makes two of us. Actually, that makes 18 million of us.
Candidate McCain says he would vote against the immigration bill that Senator McCain wrote. Are you kidding me, folks? I'm tired, John. You know, folks, that
That's the America that George Bush has left us. And that's the America we'll continue to get if John McCain is elected President of the United States of America.
Freudian slip. Freudian slip.
And now the grand finale of week one of our political Olympics. Barack Obama's Mile High moment comes this evening in Denver.
Those policies all over again. Hey, I believe in recycling, but that's ridiculous.
Pat's got his shades on. Okay, that's fine.
Tonight I say to the people of America, to Democrats and Republicans and independents across this great land, enough. I get it. I realize that I'm not the likeliest candidate for this office. I don't fit the typical pedigree, and I haven't spent my career in the halls of Washington. But I stand before you tonight because all across America, something is stirring. What the naysayers don't understand is that this election has never been about me. It's about you.
And, we've reestablished communications all the way a mile. Ironically, the politician known as the Little Steam Engine was not a Democrat but a Republican, Stephen A. Douglas, Lincoln's great rival. The party of Lincoln, that will leave it to you to decide if he'd recognize them today, gets its chance next week. Chris Matthews and I will be live from St. Paul, Minnesota, beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern next Monday. That's countdown for this, the 1,948th day since the declaration of mission accomplished in Iraq. From Denver, I'm Keith Olbermann. Good night and good luck.